What's going on, family? How are we feeling today, man? I hope everybody had an amazing Monday. Um, if you took part in last night's plays for the week, drop it down in the comments below, man. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear your success, how you did, and let me know if you need help with anything, man. For real, anything that you need help with or you need some guidance, let me know. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm here to teach you and show you the correct way of how to properly day trade in the market with being diligent, being patient, all of the good stuff that I always talk about, right? That I'm going to continue to talk about for years and years to come, because it is so important, man. So important that everybody understands that this is a disciplined skill that you have to acquire and able to do this correctly, man. Like there is no way around it, for real. Like you have to develop yourself to be able to handle the market. It is what it is, dude. This is like I said in a couple videos ago, man, this skill is not easy, but it's simple. Get me? Not easy, but it's simple. Once you get the hang of it and you start to understand, everything starts to click for you, boom, you'll understand it, man. You'll get this. Promise you that. So let's talk about it, man. Go watch my video from last night for the levels that I called out on my 3 plays, which were Tesla, Meta, and Palantir. All of them were hit to a T, crushed it. So let's talk about it, man. So I got Tesla pulled up here. I said if Tesla couldn't get above or couldn't hold 350, that it was going to come down to retest 344.90. And that is exactly what we hit, man. It couldn't hold, hit 355, our first price target for the upside in the pre-market, but ultimately came back down when the market opened. Couldn't hold 350, so that was your entry point to ride it down to our first price target, number 1, and it hit. So, and then let's go to Meta. Let's go to Meta, man. So Meta, I said if Meta can hold above 751, it was going to that 760, man. I told you it was going to happen. It was going to happen quick. You got to pay attention. You got to be aware, and you got to understand what is happening within the charts, man. You got to understand what is happening within the stock itself. That was just a technical breakout, like that it was imminent that it was going to happen. So boom, winded up pushing up to 766 as a high of day. I had 757, I think 758 for my price target number 1, and then ultimately 760 for price target number 2 on the upside. Winded up hitting both of them, crushing it, pushed right through, but ultimately came back down to the same level that we opened up at. And then and Meta was a 10-minute play, in and out. You could have made a shit ton of money in and out on Meta. Palantir was the same thing. You had to be a little patient on Tesla. This is what I'm saying, guys. You have to be patient. You have to be aware of what's going on within each stock, right? So I knew that Meta was going to be a quick move. I knew that Palantir was going to be a quick move. I thought Tesla was going to be a quick move to the upside as well. But it winded up not holding that 350 and breaking down beneath that level. So boom, had the price target number 1 for the downside on that. And then Palantir, I said Palantir, if Palantir could hold and push above 152, I said it was going to 155 next, and then ultimately 158 or 157.80, I think I said. And it winded up hitting that, pushing up. It held 152, pushed up as soon as the market opened, hit our first price target and our second one in about 10 minutes. So that was a quick in and out opportunity to be able to make your money and get out and bounce. So So yeah, both of our price targets hit for Palantir and Meta. And then Tesla got hit to the downside, hit our price target number 1. So let's go over the plays for tomorrow, man. Let's go over it. So Tesla is trading in between a range right now. We do not trade in between ranges, guys. This is what we don't do. This is how you set yourself up for failure. This is how you lose money. We're not into that, right? We're making money around here. Get your money up, not your funny up. I think that's going to be our slogan. Anyway, so Tesla's sitting in between a range. We do not touch it in between a range. We wait for our levels and react based off of what our levels do. This is how we make money consistently every day, is we wait for our setups, man. We do not trade just willy-nilly around here. We don't do that. We trade with a plan. We trade with the levels that are given in front of us, and we react to the levels once they get hit. Once the levels get hit, then we react. We place our plays, and then boom, we make our money. We get out. This is how we roll, man. So Tesla's sitting at 346 right now at the time of this video. I would like to see Tesla come back down to 344, test that level, and then if Tesla starts to get beneath 344 and you don't see it start to pick up some volume, you don't see buyers start to step in there, it's taking a trip, man. It is taking a trip quick, right down to like 339, 338ish. So that is a $7 move to the downside that is going to happen very quick on Tesla if it starts to break below 344. So keep that in mind, dude. That is going to be your money printer tomorrow. Tesla's going to be a money printer tomorrow if it gets below that level. And then basically kind of the same thing for the upside. If it winds up going up to 349 and it winds up getting above and holding 349, I mean, you could see a push to 352, and then ultimately back to 355. So play that how you will. Be patient. Wait for the levels to get hit. Wait for the levels to tell you something, right? I mean, this is what we do. We react to the levels that are given in front of us. So the levels, 349 to the upside, 344 to the downside. If it breaks below 344, boom, we're taking a quick trip right down to 339. And then if we break above 349, boom, we're ultimately going back up to test 355. Get busy within those levels. Crush it, dominate it, bounce. So Meta winded up hitting both of our price targets, man. Meta winded up hitting 357 and then ultimately pushed up to 365, came back down to about the level that it opened at, which is like 752. So Meta for tomorrow, I want to see Meta get below 751. If we see Meta push below 751, what do, guys? We're buying puts. We're buying puts, and we're riding this thing right down to 346.90, and we're bouncing. We're taking our profit, and we're out. You get me? So that is a $5 move to the downside. If Meta gets back above, I would say 755. Above 755, clear shot right to 760. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overstay your welcome. Boom. Palantir. I said if Palantir can hold above 154, 152.50, it was going to 155 and then 157.80. And that is exactly what we've seen. Both price targets hit, came up, pushed through that 155 level, and it was just a wrap from there. 158 on the day, came back down ultimately to retest 155. So I think I explained this already. Anyway, So Palantir, our levels for tomorrow, it is actually looking very strong right now. It's holding up above 155, so which is a good thing. If you start to see this thing bounce, I'm saying the level exactly, the price target number 2 level that we had for it, it's going to go up and test it again. So I'm assuming it's going to go back up to 158. 158 from 155. And then if it starts to break below 155, it's going to come quick right down to 154, and then ultimately 152.50, right back to where it was. So get busy with those levels. You know, be patient, wait for your setups. Don't be greedy. Don't overstay your welcome. See profit, take profit, and let's dominate, man. Let's get ready to crush. Let's get it. I'm out.